So today we're going to talk about the Outbreak Perfected, and in particular all of its ornaments or skins, whatever you want to call them. We're going to break down every single one, and we're going to start off with the original Outbreak Perfected ornament. This is what the gun comes with, and as you can see it sort of sticks to the original sort of theme of the gun, the red and black, the Seaver. It's still a very nice sort of ornament, the original one, not to be overlooked. It's still definitely up there. It is really nice. I absolutely love this one. And as you can see, that gun glows red as you're hitting that, saving the nights. Them little red, the red veins on the gun, if you want, you can see them sort of glowing as they go. It's a really nice ornament, this one, the original one, and like I said, it does stick to the original theme of the gun, the red and black, and the reticle is again sticking to the sort of what we know of the gun. Really nice, not to be sort of overlooked. Definitely, seriously one of the best ones. The second one I want to talk to you about is the second ornament you get, which is called Patient Zero. Now this one is slightly different. This is what it looks like when you've got the Patient Zero equipped, almost like a camouflage type, but I mean, looking at it there, it just looks like it's camouflage, but actually in game it looks a little bit different. I'm going to show you now. It almost, to me, it almost looks like it's damaged, like a damaged gun. It's sort of really cool. And then again, the reticle doesn't really change much from the first one. It is pretty much the same sort of reticle as you can see there. And then the gun itself, like I said, it does look like it's damaged. And as you're doing damage with the Seaver nanites with the gun, the veins or the little wires on the gun there sort of glow red as well. So to me, this one is a really nice one as well. I'd rate it slightly over the original one just because of how the gun looks. It does look like it's to me it looks like it's damaged, sort of almost like it's burnt. So it's pretty different and it's pretty nice. And as you can see there, you'll get that glowing red on the actual wires or the veins of the gun. The reticle doesn't change from the original sort of ornament, but everything else is very different. I really like this one. Let me know what you think of this one as well. Now the very next one to talk about is again very different. This one's called Pandemic. This one almost looks like a greeny gold sort of colour. This is what it looks like when you equip it on the gun, just like a screenshot. Green gold with a bit of silver on there, and it's also got the crisscross sort of tic-tac-toe sort of ornament at the bottom as well. The reticle again doesn't change too much, but the sort of veins or the wires of the guns are a bit more tardier than the original sort of clip, but you can still see there, it's just not as noticeable. I'm not particularly keen on this one in my opinion. I still think the previous two are slightly better than this one, and as you can see there, as you do damage, it does glow up. The sort of wires and they do look a little bit tardier than the other one that we saw, and they do glow up, but it's not as noticeable as well. So I'm not particularly keen on this one. It's nice, but just not as nice as the other two. Again, let me know what you think in the comments on this one as well. Now the next one is what I call the Call of Duty gun, the Mercurial Affection, because it's got the gold and it's sort of an Osiris themed sort of ornament as well. As you can see there, that's why I call it the Call of Duty gun, because it's all gold. Looks very nice actually in game. When people look at you, they'll often look at you and say, look at that, what's he running there, it's all gold. And then this one just looks really nice. With regards to the sort of, when you're shooting the nanites, it doesn't do as much as the other two, or the other three even. It barely does anything, but the actual reticle looks very different. It's got the sun on there from the Trials of Osiris, so like the Mercurial sort of effect. And again, it's very nice. It looks really nice. I think it's probably the best one just to look at without any sort of in-game animations going on. And when you lower, that sun on the reticle will glow red. I'll show you again. When you lower on ammo, that'll glow red. So it's really nice. I think for just looking wise, it's probably the best one in my opinion. As you'll see there, when I get low ammo, it's going to glow red, that sun, like that. Now the very last one is my personal favourite. This is the one I use pretty much all the time. It's Metal Scourge, and the reason why I like this one is because of the actual sort of colouring and the aesthetics of the gun. It does sort of look like a pyramid type. If you look at all them little veins on the side of it, them little white sort of lines. It does sort of look, to me personally, it looks a bit like a pyramid type of gun. Let me know what you think. This is what it looks like in game. You can see them white sort of pyramids, and it also sort of looks like some of the weapons from Garden as well, Garden of Salvation, where they've got that sort of Vex effect as well. It's a bit of a pyramidy, bit of Vex in my opinion. This is what it looks like. It does change the reticle. It's very red dotty, just like a simple red dot, versus the little hex, like a little triangle like you see on the other ones. So this is my personal favourite, and as you can see there, it feels, to me it feels real crisp, really like sort of precise, and it doesn't do as much aesthetically, say like when you're doing damage or something with the Siva nanites. Not really happens, but it's still definitely one of my favourites just because of the crisp feel of it. So let me know what you all think, what's your favourite one, and I hope this video has been helpful. It'll maybe help you decide if one comes up in the store for Bright Dust or something like that. You might only get a chance to get the odd one or two now and again. Hopefully this has helped you decide. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.